Hi guys, welcome to Awake TV. So today, Ashtar and I want to do Q&A. We had the questions to Ashtar, so instead of doing our regular topics, we're gonna answer all questions. Question number 1 is, many people are talking about Draco infiltration into ASHTAR command, and almost everyone is not taking seriously. Let's hear what this is Ashtar from ASHTAR command. We are here to serve you. The talk about Draco infiltrated our command is amusing idea for all of us. Our ships are consist of members from 5D to 8D. Those are physical beings from many other planets. They all look different, having different cultures and having different frequencies. But we are all here because we wanted to create a peaceful universe. So, Dracos you're talking about are, we are assuming, from 4D, fourth dimensions. They are physical. They are service to self being. You could find someone like them or 4D Liftarians in the Mars colony, where US and other government do have the base. You can find them there. We are, and our ships are consist from lowest dimension is 5D. So unless we lower our frequencies, it is very difficult for us to even encounter. Our ground crew member, such as Erica or Hara, they have to lower their frequencies to incarnate into human form to serve. Therefore, they can exist in 4D. So when you are talking about Draco is infiltrating us, is quite impossible energetically because they can't even exist in our energetic plane. When we do have physical encounter with our crew members or some of you, we are lowering our frequencies on purpose so we can exist in same plane. It is very difficult for lower frequency beings to even touch physically to us unless they bring themselves, go up their frequencies, means they are no longer so you call dark beings or negative beings. After they raise their frequency to 5D, they start to serve others. Therefore, they can do any kind of self-interest acts. So these are all rumor. If you are saying some channel, they pretend to be me or our crew members or Galactic Federation of the Light, and they happen to be hitchhiked by member of Draco on Earth or those groups, which is possible. So that is my answer. What has been done, we can know how to defend ourselves not to be infiltrated in the future. It is very important for you to raise your vibration. Currently, humans or beings in other planets in 3D or 4D world who are invaded by those negative beings because their frequencies are low. Their frequencies are lower than those Dracos or service to self-oriented reptilians. So you can exist in the same frequency level, or you are vibrating lower than them. So they have more advanced technologies, or they are more cunning than you. Therefore, it is very important to question everything. Do not accept everything as a face value. When you feel there is a control and oppression and domination, especially in even 4D world, you do experience death. From 4D level, you have all emotions similar to human emotions, such as fear of death. Fear, this emotion is surrounded in 4D and 3D world, not just on Earth, but other planets as well. So a lot of beings, including yourselves, are afraid to be killed or harmed by all these negative beings who are controlling you. Earth is not the only planet where you have top 1% of elite or ruling class who is ruling most of you and having all sort of systems such as court systems and currency systems and class systems and ranking systems. They are all characteristics in 4D world. Earth is especially a unique culture that a lot of those characteristics in other planets were brought into Earth. All these characteristics are mixed and jumbled into Earth culture. Those are coming from other planets. So when you are afraid of death, which a being from 5D and above don't experience, it's very difficult for you to stand up for yourself or stand up for your freedom, stand up for what you believe in correct. So you don't voice your opinions, you decide to go along with the flow because you don't want to die, you don't want to be prosecuted, you don't want to be tortured. And you do worry about your family gonna get tortured. So it is very important to be aware what is going on. Your current condition of Earth is a perfect example. Some people are aware of what is going on, so they are voicing their opinions. And they are looked at as crazy people, conspiracy theorists. And mainstream majority of the people are laughing at them, looking down at them, and they are going along with what they are being told without any questions. So when you are going through this kind of attitude, it's very easy to get infiltrated by self-interest group, no matter who they are. That's how logically you can protect yourself. And more than anything, what you can do is to raise your vibrations. How do you do that? By healing yourself, loving yourself. Vibration of fight is 40 level of frequency. So when you are keep on having this vibration, it doesn't help. So it is very important for all of you to raise your vibration to 5D so you don't even have to fight. Question number 3. The reason for all of you to put yourself into this special position. When you look at a big picture, you are serving for others. Many of you are not from on this earth originally. You are from other galactic system like us. Because you have a special gift, you are targeted to serve for self-interest group against your will. When you look at in big picture, your higher self and your spiritual team, which is consists of other higher frequency galactic members, allowed you to experience this, allowed you to go through such a horrendous, heart-wrenching, torturous experiences. The reason why they allowed for you to go through, because in a big picture, there was a soul contract. You, all of you, decided to serve humanity and others by going through this horrible experience so you can let others know what is happening. You can let others be aware your government are having much advanced technologies, which is taught by service to self extraterrestrial group. Until recently, especially a lot of the project and activity going on Earth colony were extremely inhumane, and how you are treated by your own kind and by self-interest extraterrestrial groups are against the law. This structure will change. The reason why you had to go through this so you can inform the truth to your fellow humans. So by hearing from you, it's more believable. And your experience, especially something so tragic and inhumane, unless you're an actor, no one can fake all these emotions. So it is believable. And your experience and using all these 4D technologies that makes human to think if this is indeed a good idea or not. That is including using AI. We are talking about non-conscious being AI used by 4D technologies. And transhumanism. So your courageous acts will be extremely important information for other humans. As far as programming goes, when you are vibrating in 4D or 3D frequency, it is very difficult to cancel them out. When you started to shift yourselves to 5D, all these 4D technologies, even if they are still physically existing in your body, won't work anymore. If you choose to do so, you can go to Shambhala, which exists in 5D, in Earth dimension, and go through Violet Temple and ask an ascended master to remove those implants and the programming, if you choose to do so. And also ask to help you out all these healings. Ask them to help you out to let go of all these emotions, including angers and resentment toward these groups. Once you let go of all feelings toward your oppositions, you are no longer energetically tied to these experiences. So now you are shifting along with the planet. More you raise your vibration, it's harder and harder for other groups to get their hands onto you, energetically or physically. So these are what we suggest, what you can do. And also, it is very important for you to ask your star families to guide you into healing capsule while you're sleeping. So you can start healing yourselves energetically as well with higher frequency advanced crystal technologies, which will be extremely effective for healing your souls. And we don't believe in fight between dark versus light. Okay? We are all the one. We all come from Prime Creator. Dark or light, Prime Creator is the one, and there's nothing outside. So all this let's beat shit out of darkness and all that kind of stuff is not what Ashtar and I are talking about. So we don't really accept those questions. But anything besides that, we are more than happy to answer. So thank you so much for listening. Please share, like, subscribe, and I see you guys next time. Bye!